Hi everyone, today I'm going to walk you through a demo of enabling function calling in DeepSeek V3 running on Fireworks AI. I'm Aishwarya Srinivasan, leading the growth of AI developer relations at Fireworks. And today we are diving into function calling, a powerful feature that lets AI models generate structured requests for external functions or APIs. Now, this capability is crucial for modern AI applications because it extends an LLM's ability beyond just generating text. Without function calling, large language models are limited to their trained knowledge and may produce inaccurate or outdated information when asked about real world data. DeepSeek V3 addresses this by enabling function calls, allowing AI to interact dynamically with external systems. In this video, we'll cover what is function calling and why does it matter, how DeepSeek V3 implements function calling to overcome LLM limitations, a coding demo showing you how to enable and use function calling via Fireworks API, and finally concluding with the next steps, including where to find the documentation and community support. So let's get started with what is function calling. Function calling is a mechanism that allows an AI model to invoke external functions or APIs in response to a user's request. Instead of only replying with text, the model detects when a task requires an external tool and generates a structured JSON request specifying which functions to call and what parameters to use. This mechanism allows the model to access real-time information or automate complex tasks that would otherwise be beyond its static knowledge. Function calling is a crucial feature for making AI more interactive and useful in real-world applications, bridging the gap between traditional conversational AI and action-oriented AI systems. Now imagine without function calling, if you ask a model for the weather in London, the model may guess or provide outdated information. But with function calling, the model can generate a request to a weather API, retrieve real-time data, and respond with factual information. AI-powered assistants can query live databases, fetch updated documents, or control smart devices seamlessly. Now let's talk about how does function calling work. So step 1, we define available functions. Developers provide a list of functions, each described with a name, purpose, and a JSON schema for expected parameters. This ensures the model understands what tools are available and how to use them. Second, the model determines if a function is needed. When processing a user query, the model analyzes the intent and determines whether an external function should be invoked to provide the best response. Third, model generates a function call. Instead of answering directly, the model outputs a JSON structure specifying which functions to call and what are the arguments it should use. This allows for a seamless integration with APIs and external systems. Fourth, external execution. Your code captures the function call, executes the function, for example calling a weather API, and retrieves the result. The model itself does not execute the function, it merely suggests which function to use. And lastly, the final AI response. Function's output is fed back to the model, which integrates it into the final response. This allows the AI to provide real-time, contextual, and accurate information to the user. To make this more concrete, let's walk through a quick example scenario. Imagine a user asks, "What's the weather in Hangzhou right now?" Here's how the function calling would play out. 1. The developer has provided a getWeather function in the tools which requires a location parameter. Next, the user prompt, which is "How's the weather in Hangzhou?" Then, the model decision is taken place where the model recognizes it does not know the current weather by itself. So, it decides to call the getWeather function. Now, this is where the model actually makes the function call. The model's response is not a final action, but a function request. For example, getWeather location is equal to Hangzhou, essentially asking for weather data for Hangzhou. Next, we have the function execution. Seeing this, our code calls an actual weather API via the get_weather function we have defined to get the current weather. Suppose the API returns 24 degrees Celsius as the temperature in Hangzhou, we then pass this result back to the model, telling it that the function get_weather returned 24 degrees Celsius. Finally, with that data, the model generates a natural language answer to the user, such as the current temperature in Hangzhou is 24 degrees Celsius. Notice how the model effectively solved the user's request by using an external tool and integrating the result. Throughout this process, DeepSeek V3 is doing the reasoning to decide when and how to use a function. but you, as the developer, implement the actual function logic and feed the results back to the model. This collaboration between the AI model and your code is what makes function calling so powerful. Now that you understand the concept and flow, let's see how to implement this with DeepSeek V3 in a real coding example. Here's a quick view of what the steps are going to look like. I've taken this diagram from OpenAI's function calling documentation as it explains the process really well. Alright, let's get started. In this section, we'll set up a function calling example step by step using DeepSeek V3 via the Fireworks AI API. If you're following along, make sure you have your Fireworks API key ready and the environment set up. So the first thing that you do is define an external function. We need a function for the model to call. For this demo, let's use a simple weather fetching function. In a real-world application, this function would actually call a weather service API. But for simplicity, I'll just stub it out with a hard-coded response. Here, get_weather takes a city name, which is a location, and returns a weather string. Do note that the return value must be a JSON string. The print statement here is just to show in our demo logs that this function was called. In practice, you'll replace the body with an actual API call to a weather service. Second, we prepare the function schema for the model. Now we need to tell DeepSeek V3 about this function. We do that by creating a function schema, which is a tool definition, and including it in our API request. The schema includes the function's name, description, and parameters in a JSON format. The DeepSeek model via Fireworks will use the schema to understand what the function does and how to call it. Now we defined one function in the list with the required JSON schema. This tells the model that it has a tool called get_weather available, which requires a location string. A clear description and correct parameter schema are important so the model knows when and how to use the function. Third, we send a request to DeepSeek V3 with function calling enabled. We compose our chat prompt and send it to DeepSeek V3 model. We'll use the Fireworks chat completion endpoint for DeepSeek. In the payload, we have specified the DeepSeek V3 model hosted on Fireworks. Then we pass in the conversation messages, just a single user query in this case. Then we include the tools list with our tool function. When we send this request, DeepSeek V3 will process the user query. And because we gave it the option to use get_weather, it will likely recognize that the question is exactly what the function call is for. If all goes well, the model's response will not be a final answer, but a function call request. After the post request, we print out the results for inspection and we expect to see something like this in the JSON. This indicates the model decided to call our function. Specifically, it's asking to execute get_weather with the argument location as London. The finished reason may be function call or similar, signifying the model is awaiting the function result. If instead you saw a normal content with the answer, that would mean that the model chose not to use the function, possibly if it thought it knows the answer. But in our case, it should request the function. Let's parse this response in code to handle the function call. Here, we check if the model's message has a function call. If so, we extract the name and arguments. In our case, function name would be getWeather and arguments might be location as London. We then call our get_weather Python function with the location London. And the function returns, say, sunny 25 degrees. We append a new message to the conversation with role as function. This message contains the name of the function and the content as function's return value, which is the weather information. Marking the role as function instead of assistant tells DeepSeek model that this is not a user input but data for the tool. Now the model has what it asked for. Next, we send the function result back to the model to get the final answer. With the updated message history, which is the user query plus the model function call plus the function result, we query the model again to continue the conversation and get the final result. After executing the function, we send a new request with the extended message list. The model will see that the function call it requested now has a corresponding result message, and it will use that to generate the final answer. If we print the answer, we should see something like this. Now our AI assistant successfully answered the question by calling an external function to get the real data. So there are additional benefits of having function calling enabled, which includes 1. Improved AI accuracy. Since function calling allows for real-time data retrieval, models are less prone to hallucinations and incorrect assumptions. Second, it allows a seamless automation. AI can trigger automated workflows, send notifications, and perform predefined tasks by calling external APIs. And third, you get scalability. With function calling, AI can handle more complex requests without relying on manual intervention. While function calling opens up a ton of opportunities for integrations, we need to keep in mind one, DeepSeek V3 does not execute functions directly. It only generates function call requests, meaning external execution is required. Second, multi-turn function calling is not natively supported, meaning the model works best with single query requiring function calls rather than multi-step integrations. And third, function calling is only available on Firework AI's serverless offering at the moment, with possible future expansion. To recap, function calling with DeepSeek V3 allows your AI models to break out of the text-only box and interact with the world. We saw how this feature can drastically improve the capabilities of an AI system, from fetching live data to performing complex tasks, all through a seamless collaboration between the model and your code. By enabling function calling, you essentially give your AI tools to work with, making it more reliable and massively more useful in real-world scenarios. Now it's your turn to implement it. If you're excited to try it out, check out the API documentation for DeepSeek V3 and function calling on Fireworks AI website. The docs have all the technical details and examples you need to get started. I've linked them in the description below for your convenience. Also, I would highly recommend you joining the community. The Fireworks Discord is a great place to ask your questions, share your projects, and learn from other developers. The community and the Fireworks AI team are very supportive, especially as function calling is a cutting-edge feature that's rapidly evolving. Finally, if you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more AI development tutorials. Share this video with your colleagues or friends who are working on LLMs. It might save them a ton of time and spark new ideas. We'd love to hear about the cool things that you're building with DeepSeek V3 function calling, so feel free to leave a comment and drop by the Discord to show off your work. Thank you for watching and happy coding with DeepSeek V3.